Team, in this video I'm going to try and give you a bit of a breakdown as to how to read tempo. It is quite confusing if you're new to it, but it can be such a valuable skill to have when reading programs that you've been prescribed or when trying to program yourself for specific goals. So when we've got a time that we have now where we often have little access to resources in the way of weights or gym equipment, we can use tempo to try and get a bit of focus on specific areas of our body, increase the difficulty of an exercise because you've increased the duration that you're performing it or that you may be holding a certain movement. So without getting too down and deep about the tempo and the reasons why we put certain numbers in certain positions or have a little bit more long time in a certain range of that movement, I'm just going to break it down. So all you have to do is perform the numbers written there, and you don't really need that deeper understanding after that. So with week 2, all I've done different to the week 1, where more commonly seen in strength and conditioning programming, we have 4 numbers left to right, and they always mean the same thing. Here I've changed it so that the numbers read as it would if you were performing that exercise, rather than read as it would specifically to tempo in a strength conditioning setting of having eccentric only at the start. So let's have a look at a couple of examples here. If we looked at the sumo jump squat, we've got the number 3 at the front with the letter E. We don't really need to worry about E and C. It's just there for reference for myself, but also a good thing for you to understand later on. Otherwise, all we need to know is that we need to get to the sumo squat position, the standing position, the start position. You're going to take 3 seconds to lower down, 1 second pause at the bottom, 1 second to come up in that jump, and then 1 second to rest, reset before you start that 3-second lowering again. So let's have a look at that movement here. So that put into practice, sumo jump squat, nice wide stance here. We're going to be going down. All we have to do is follow the numbers from left to right there. So 1, 2, 3, then 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, and then 1, 2, 3. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, and then down again from there. So where it was confusing in the first week is that if we had an exercise like the one-arm dumbbell row, which starts with a concentric movement, not that lowering, it wasn't written in that order. That's because that's how we normally write it in strength and conditioning, but I've made it a little bit more simple. So all you have to do is follow those numbers left to right again for something that involves a concentric movement first. So with a dumbbell curl, we're doing a concentric, would be contracting first, and I've written as such. So 2 seconds up, 1, 2, 1 second pause, then 1, 2, 3, and then pause, and then up, 1, 2, 1 second pause, 1, 2, 3. So you can see, even though it's a concentric movement, we don't have to get confused with the order of the numbers. All you have to do now is just read left to right and move according to those, the seconds allocated to those movements there. So hopefully that makes it easy for you guys to understand tempo in the programming. If you have any more questions, then please feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, happy sweating, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.